Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and then. Right.
Whoa.
Like, can someone put him in the party? Yeah, wait. Right.
Yeah, be drinking orange juice.
Yeah, someone put him in the party. Yeah. I want you all to get in it. Yeah. Someone put him in it. Quickly. Yeah, you.
This is a 70s party, obviously.
Someone put him in the party. We're all gonna be in it, so you're right. Someone put him in it.
Well, look. You're bruising it.
Right. Someone put him in it. Quickly. Quickly. We want you to get this party started. Right, someone put her in the party. Someone put him in the party. You put him in.
You're near it.
Like that.
Yeah, right. Right, now you all get in the party. You all put yourself in it. Do it on your own. Right, are you, when I say go, I want the party to come alive. Are you ready? Go!
More noise!
Bigger! Bigger!
Bigger!
Okay.
What have you got? You've got puppies. Education. Right, we're also doing catching up to
This is Poppy.
That's Poppy, and that's all about her family. And you've got down employment. Okay, right. So far, so good. It's going well. So, yeah. What I'd like you to do in your group is to read through. At the beginning, there's a little bit of context which tells you about what was happening at the time these people were born and whatever. But as I'd like you, as a group, to read through it. We'll come round and talk to you, but read through and imagine, as you read through, think of like images that come to mind about what you're reading about. Exactly the same way we just made images about family and holiday. Think about things that come to your head and think, right, if I was going to show this as an image, how would I do it? Yeah? Does that make sense? Are we still happy? Yeah?
Yeah.
We're delighted. And let's what? Okay, move on. Move on. Move on. Move on.
Okay, you know, like we did yesterday, and we looked at scenes and we asked you what you thought of what you were seeing. Okay, exactly again, we're going to ask you to do that, right? But this time, I want you to think of particular words and phrases that come to mind when you look at that. What do you see? What does it make you think of? How do you feel about it? Okay, so don't be shy. Don't go shy on us now. We've been watched by Phil. Right, yes. Prejudice.
Prejudice, beautiful.
Good.
The word.
Yes, they are.
Does it look like Olivia's being bullied? Because she's disabled.
And how would it feel being bullied if you were disabled?
Worse than people disabled.
And what do you think the bully's feeling?
I don't know, but like it's maybe power.
Power? Power?
Yeah, but it's worse for the bully to bully. Oh, this is not making sense.
No, go on.
It's alright.
The bully could feel like they're accomplishing something.
I'm accomplishing something. That's lovely. Think of some statements as well. Not only feelings, but statements. What's happening at the back?
Let's say the bystanders.
The bystanders?
Yeah.
And they're just watching the bullying going on?
Yeah.
Too afraid to do it.
Too afraid? Right.
There's one. I want the one there. Yeah,
Kind
go.
of like the respecting the bully for what he's doing.
They're respecting the bully for what he's doing, so they're agreeing that this is right to bully somebody who's disabled. Yeah?
There is actually like somebody like brave enough to stand out and help the person.
Right. So we've got bravery there, yeah?
It's like two against one. It's like she's the only one that's standing up for the disabled person, but there's two behind them that's sticking up for the bully.
And the person who's sticking up for the disabled person, what are they feeling?
They're feeling angry towards the bully.
Feeling anger, yeah?
Anything up there.
If you're gonna call this something like we did yesterday, what would, as a scene, what would you call it? What does it say to you? If you had to put it in a sentence.
On your own. Lovely.
Right.
I brought up question. Please back from the bullet. What are they thinking? What's going on in their mind? Do you know thought bubble? Do you know what is a thought bubble? No.
Yeah.
What are they thinking? Tell me.
The bully.
Yeah. No, the one that being bullied. The one on the floor.
She could be thinking, why is it happening to her? What should have gone to them?
Yeah, brilliant, yeah.
The kid's got her fault that she's got a disability.
And yeah,
She could be blaming like maybe like the parents because if she's in like a mainstream school, she could be blaming them because maybe she'd have gone to like a school for people with disabilities. She might not be bullied because they're on like.
Yeah, good point. Very
Good
good.
point.
yeah.
She could be feeling worthless if that's how people think about
Worthless. Really good.
These are all good words. Remember all these words and all these phrases that we're coming up with.
Can we
They're
ask
going to be
people-
very important. You guys,
Yeah.
whose image is it?
Ish, yeah.
Yours ish. So, what made you choose this image?
Well, it started off as the one when the mother is helping Poppy because the brother or sister or the sibling is hurting her. But then we've got like a little bit of movement involved that sort of explains that reaction on it.
So you're the sibling of your...
So there's jealousy
A
there.
bit of jealousy
And
going
where
on
they're
there.
sort of like family figures is the way in the forces is although they're in war and stuff, they're still thinking about, and that's why we're at the back, like sort of seeing everything because we're still in the back of our minds and thinking about it.
Can I ask you what you're feeling beating up your sister?
Really jealous. I mean, there's been a lot of attention towards.
A lot of attention. She gets more attention because she's got a disability. Is that
Yeah.
fair?
Not really.
Right. And
She does deserve it, but I think everybody should be treated fairly. So I thought, why not just have a big dirty lash at her?
lash at her. So that's how you display your anger. And who are you in the mother? And are you realising that there's this conflict going on?
Like I could tell that both of them like he's jealous of everything, but I would have shown like I keep moving as possible.
Yeah, and that must be difficult for the mother, do you think? Brilliant.
It's not a strong point.
I'm alright, I'm out again. You had some good statements though, didn't you? Write some of your statements down. You know some of the long things. I
More
forgot.
phrases.
Yeah.
I forgot yours. You had a
Don't just words, just send it whatever.
What's it said? She wants to be involved. Does
Yeah.
That's a fire.
Wants to be involved and
Loneliness.
Yeah, well, I'm ready when you are. Phrase that says, I may be different, but I don't care. It's not me that's got the problem. That's not
or you
me.
can make that up,
Oh,
add
you
it
can make
to
that up, yeah.
your words.
You may find that you need words to link things together. We're not just saying you can only use those. You can make it make sense. You can have a little song.
Luke will sing that, he's just been singing.
I'm alright.
Go on,
You
Luke,
sure?
you can sing.
Any tune,
Any tune you
Luke.
like. We just do them.
We march together, staying strong forever.
So much better than what we did. Amazing. So yeah, you've got that, a selection of words, raps. Yeah, we went for raps because we're down with you guys. So yeah, make a selection. So you could have 3 or 4 different things, or more if you're feeling creative. So you've got lots of great words. You've got what? I mean, you've got a phrase here: stages of becoming capable of run without help.
Stages of life. You know how many stages of life. Stages of life. Oh, I might have my Let's practice. What was you doing on that one? And then when she gets there, we start okay. You don't know why. You're going through some stages of life. I deserve to be here.
That's what you think, that's good, yes.
The double-sided thing. Unless I the double.
When you get to the point when you think you've made whatever it is you make, start
Tell me like where Manchester.
With independence comes responsibility.
I think this will really benefit your son. If you would just give him hope.
Hope.
Hope. Hope. Hope.
Hope.
Hope.
I am.
Fearful. Independent.
Insecure. Strong. Doubtful. Hopeful.
About me.
Who?
I was born in the 1940s.
Who?
Eyes.
Who?
My father worked away.
Who?
I'm the eldest of 3 brothers.
Billy.
Strength.
Billy.
Feelings.
Billy.
Strong
Billy.
supportive family.
Who? Billy.
Hope. About me. I am Dan.
Pressure pushes down on me. Please, somebody help me, set me free. I'm singled out and bullied. I need some courage, and I'm really worried. Pressure pushing down on me. Who says normal I cannot be? I'm unique and rare. This bullying is just not fair. It's a new day, feeling good, and I've got things around. Just like these. I have strength. I have support. I have pride. I'm unique. I've got optimism now. And I'm full of confidence. Bullying. Disability doesn't have to be treated unfairly.
There was a little academic challenge my friends were all down the corridor. Now, interiors, I've never done that to engineer. I never walked.
Like having somebody like people pushing up caveats all like that. And then my mother struggled. I was thinking of I'm proud their prejudice and my mother struggled. Yeah, I think my mother struggled being number one. And Zach can be quite sort of direct and sort of like I'm I'm proud of being their prejudice. Yeah, how can I share like that? Like that, there's an image that I've seen. I mean, I think that would have been exactly a bit abstract, can't you? Almost, and all just like pushing hard.
To go for an operation attempts at surgery and these
So get on your feet in a minute. Have you picked your 2?
Yeah.
Right, get on your feet and get them done. Lovely.
To water for our first one, and then my mother struggled for the second one. The third one is called pressure. The fourth one, I'm proud, they're prejudice. 5, my pushing education, and 6, a big city, a big step.
Lovely word. Wonder, you're winning at the moment.
Yeah, this is called My Mother's Struggle.
Right. Pretend you know what you're doing.
That's what we're doing.
That is lovely. Second one.
This is called My Pushing Education. Cure.
Secure.
The Cure.
The Cure, yeah.
The
Cure.
Brilliant. Second one.
Lovely.
This one's called Scene 7, The Care Package.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
And then it goes,
So
obviously what we want, we don't want to make sure.
I'm going to go.
So, and is Millie saying this?
So,
Yeah.
come on,
Well, we can
So
go.
your image is...
is that by saying it's invited?
You're not saying it? Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What did you
Came back and got into education.
Now, they decided in their wisdom that she couldn't initially go there because
I couldn't get down the path. I
we
couldn't
need to
get
make a path.
I think that'll be alright for the path.
Okay.
Couldn't get down the path. I couldn't get down the 3 steps to my house. So, and then that's why I made the step. 3 steps to my house. Like, Lucy, you go there.
Yeah,
Jump in there. Yeah.
do the cat, the hunched cat.
Yeah.
Well, Abby and Forrest is medical and education.
Yeah, so we started with their stories, didn't we? And what you've done is, I mean, because we've had to adapt to a certain degree what you're doing so far because of the material that we're working with, but it's your interpretation of their stories that we're looking at in a way here, aren't we? Okay? And the way that you've taken ownership of that and are now expressing your ideas through your performances. So what I want you to do when you're watching as an audience, I want you to think about what are the kind of themes and ideas that are coming up with each other's performances. Obviously how it's being presented is something that we need to be aware of, okay? And how people are expressing that, because there's a number of different ways that you're doing it dramatically. Some of you are doing it with ideas of representation, okay? And some of you are doing it quite literally with your performances. So look at the different styles that each group are using and think about how that's expressing each group's ideas and what you think works well and what you think, how well you think it communicates their ideas. Okay? Try and remember, because we are going to go one, so there's quite a lot for you to take on board. So anything that sticks out in your mind, keep it there and then share it with the rest of us once we've seen each of the performances. No particular order, we'll go left to right. Yeah? In a circle. Okay?
Am I blocking
And
your
we'll just do it from our positions, okay? Nice loud voices so we can hear what you're saying, okay? When one group stops, they'll freeze. I'll indicate to the next group to start, and so on and so on. So we've got a kind of nice rolling drama going on. Okay, so what it'd be quite good to do is just to maybe announce before you start your work whose story you're saying. Oh, sorry, whose story you're showing. Okay, so if one of you could just step up and say that, doesn't really matter here. Okay?
We're showing Florence's story.
Okay, so are you ready?
Do I think I have a disability? Answer: no, 99% of the time. But that's not to say I don't think that I should be proud to acknowledge it. I would say be your own person, stand up for yourself, but acknowledge your disability and be proud to acknowledge it.
It's always taken 40 years, I mean, you know, but disabled people didn't used to be out and about because half the time they couldn't get access to places. They've kind of got half the Disability Discrimination Act right. They can get into buildings and have a meal, but don't ask me to have more than one drink because I'm going to need the loo. And I can't go there because it's up 2 flights of stairs.
I think sometimes having to be perhaps a bit upfront and a bit aggressive with people. If you want a bit of support, kind of makes you a different person, but equally it's quite difficult if somebody offers me support and I don't actually want it. So sometimes I don't accept their support because I don't need it, and sometimes I'll maybe just say yes, thank you very much, can do whatever, but because disabled people are out and about an awful lot more, the general public are kind of getting more.
Hi, Paul. Thanks for agreeing to do the interview with me.
It's okay.
It says in your medical records that you were born, that you had a disability. Were you born with it?
Yeah.
Florence was born in the late 40s. She appeared to be a normal, healthy baby. However, when she couldn't walk, people started to realise that she was different to everyone else.
So it must have been very advantage growing up as a child when you were disabled.
Yeah, but I can remember it quite easy.
Could you tell us about it?
Yeah.
Florence was tied to her cot side all day.
Tied, literally. The doctor said you had to keep your back prone if you had a disability.
You tried telling a child that.
You try telling a baby that.
So it says here that you didn't have many visitors.
No, just my next door neighbour.
Really?
Yeah.
That must have been hard.
Yeah.
A relative of a child that was in the next bed to me for quite a while came in, and after a couple of times coming in, she realised that there wasn't anybody visiting me because no one from the children's home came. My mother didn't come, so nobody came. So she said, well, could I still continue to visit after my niece goes home? And they, the hospital staff, said, yeah, if you want to. You know, why would you want to do this? And she said, I just seem to have got on with her and she's got a really nice smile. And so after a couple of visits, she'd sort of said to the nursing staff, is there anything else I can do? And the nursing staff had obviously said, well, you know, it'd be nice if you maybe spoke to the social worker. And so they set up an appointment with the social worker, and I ended up going out with them. Initially short-term fostering, and then it turned out as an adoption eventually. So that really was just luck and chance.
John Stigman here, and we first have a scene where the mother is at the other side of the stage to Harvey, and people are holding hands in the middle, and Harvey says about, oh, he took to education like a fish into water, and he jumps into our arms as if he's like diving into education and getting straight in there.
Brilliant.
But then he sort of comes out of that and goes, but it wasn't easy. It was a long process getting here. Then it goes into that scene we just saw of the mother fighting for the education. And then at the end of that, we all gather round Phil, and in the third scene called Pressure, we're all pushing him down. He tries to get pushing him down, saying, put your socks on, get dressed, have a bath and stuff. So it shows that he's been pressured and stuff. If you went to a disabled school, it'd be all big pressure and getting to do this. And then in 4, I'm proud they're prejudiced. We have us all sort of picking Phil up and saying congratulations. And then we have sort of a change in the story where, you know, because it shows that Phil's proud, Harvey's proud. And then we all like put him on the floor and start saying, oh, yeah, you can't learn properly and all this. So it shows people are prejudiced. Yeah. And then in the 5th scene, we have go back to the beginning where people are around him and he's laying on the floor, and we start to push him up and saying his last pushing education from his teachers towards his mum. And then that leads, as he gets pushed up to the top, he gets to meet his mum and into a big city, a big step when he goes to the big city to, yeah.
Excellent.
Well,
We did about Harvey, and then in the scene 1 statistics, basically it's going to be like someone standing at the front, and like by himself at the front with like a group of like actors like at the back, and then because it's getting told about how he has 20% of living, and it's going to be like they're going to be like acting like a bit of like not like birth, but like it's going to be acting like something like that. And then in scene 2 of Cure, there's going to be like we have a free, like almost like a freeze frame, but then it goes into acting again, and it's about the doctors discovering a cure, and then we have in scene 3 the temptation, and like the mother's like showing that she cares by not letting like Ham take part in the trial, so we're gonna have like 2 actors, and it's gonna be almost like unbound, because there'll be like a bit of conflict. And then in scene 4, like perspective, it's gonna be like a monologue, just one person on stage, like telling the audience about his life. So this person's gonna be acting out Harvey, and like they're gonna be showing lots of expression. And then scene 5, handicapped. It's talking about how the handicap centre is changed now, and it's all about like the experiences. So there's going to be just one person on the stage again, and then in scene 6, the news. So it's going to be about like more experiences. So like that same person, and it's also going to be about the cure. So the doctors are going to be back on again, and then so that's going to be like a bit like crazy, because there's going to be loads of people on. And then the care package, there's going to be lots of people on stage again, because it's showing how like when he's saying about how his friends support him, there's going to be like one main person talking about.
I don't want to leave you, but I want the best for you.
She'll be fine, just go.
But I can't leave her here. She'll be alone and confused. I just can't.
Confused.com.
Nobody's perfect, I don't deserve this. Again and again I'm singled out. Nobody's perfect, I feel worthless when you treat me the way you do.
Wake up. Feed Harvey. Wash Harvey. Dress Harvey.
Where?